Hello, my name is Andrew Carapiet from Media Friendly. I'm a former BBC television producer, and this is a very short presentation on how to give effective television interviews, TV interviews. The first thing I don't want you to do is to read a massive book on body language, because I promise you won't remember it the next day when a camera is pointing at you live. So, two top tips. First tip, keep the eye line with the interviewer throughout the interview. Don't look at the camera like I'm doing now. So now I'm going to look at the person standing next to the camera who will be the interviewer if you are being interviewed. And what I want you to do is to keep the eye line. The eye line is an imaginary line between your eyes and the person being interviewed. Keep this line throughout the interview. Never look at the camera. I promise you, you will look good on the TV tomorrow morning or later that day. Somehow that frames the shot. It's like when you're looking in the eye of somebody you're speaking to. If you look around that person or look at the floor or look away, they won't trust you. So if you keep the eye line with the interviewer, somehow it communicates trust to the audience at home. That's by far and away the single most effective tool to help you looking good on the TV. The second thing is stand still. These days, 90% of all TV interviews are done standing up. Standing up is fine. Problem is when they ask you a difficult question. They might say to you something challenging which you're not expecting. They might say to you, why have you failed? Why is your organisation failing? And what you might do instinctively is to start shuffling about or take a backward step or move around and say, no, we're not failing. We're succeeding, we're doing brilliantly. But the body language is all wrong. It's saying, yes, we are failing, I just can't admit that. So you've got to somehow stand still. Now, it's easier said than done under pressure. So what I ask you to do is to actually move your feet slightly apart. So you stand with your feet slightly apart and slightly splayed. Because now it's much more difficult for you to take a backward step or a forward step. So the two key tips are keep the eye line with the interviewer throughout the interview and to stand still where you can. I've been Andrew Carapiet. I'm from Media Friendly. Thank you for listening to me.